After 40 long years of wandering in the wilderness, the people of Israel stood at the edge of the promised land. Before them lay Canaan. Behind them stretched years of desert dust, rebellion, mercy, and survival. Moses, now old and unable to cross the Jordan himself, gathered the people together one final time. This book is not about battles or miracles alone. It is about remembering. Moses spoke to Israel on the plains of Moab, reminding them of their journey. He told them how God had rescued them from slavery in Egypt, carried them through hunger and fear, and remained faithful even when they were not. He did not hide their failures of the golden calf, their fear at the border of the land, their years of wandering. But he showed them something greater: God's patience and steadfast love. Moses repeated the law not because God had changed it, but because the people had changed. A new generation stood before him, children of those who had left Egypt. They needed to hear again who God was and who they were meant to be. "Listen," Moses said, "the Lord our God is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength." He urged them to keep God's words close on their hearts, in their homes, on their lips, and in the way they raised their children. Obedience was not meant to be fear-driven, but love-shaped. God was not asking for empty rituals. He was asking for loyalty, justice, compassion, and humility. Moses warned them of what lay ahead if they forgot God in times of comfort. If they chased power or idols, suffering would follow. Blessing and curse were set before them like two roads. One led to life and peace, the other two loss and exile. The choice was theirs. Yet, even in warning, there was hope. Moses spoke of mercy beyond failure of a God who would gather his people again if they returned to him with repentant hearts. God's covenant, Moses reminded them, was stronger than their weakness. At the end of his words, Moses stood before the people and declared, "I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live." Moses then blessed the tribes of Israel one by one. He climbed Mount Nebo, where God showed him the land he would never enter. There, Moses died, not in defeat, but in faith, having led God's people as far as he was meant to go, and Israel mourned him. Yet, the story did not end. Joshua would lead them forward, carrying the words of Moses in his heart. Deuteronomy is the story of a farewell, a covenant renewed, and a people standing at the threshold of promised gold, to remember, to love, and to choose life.